Good morning, 7:15 on your Monday morning. Lauren Wiebe from It's Love joining us now with shower and bachelorette party planning ideas as we head into, of course, wedding season. Good morning.
Good morning.
So first of all, let's start with the showers. Who is supposed to plan this?
You know what, traditionally it's a family member that's not necessarily involved in the wedding planning. So, often it'll be an auntie or somebody like that. Usually it's not the family, like the immediate family members themselves.
And then should be the women in the bridal party be having their own?
A lot of people will. I know a lot of people will have just one large shower. A Polish girlfriend of mine had just one huge shower with everybody at it. I had 5 smaller showers. So my bridal party put on one for me, my side of the family and his side of the family and all those things. So, there's no rule anymore.
Okay, so who should be doing the inviting to guests and who should be invited?
You know what? A lot of traditional etiquette will say that you don't invite guests to the shower unless they're invited to the wedding.
That makes sense.
I don't necessarily see that happening anymore. Sometimes it can be a nice way to invite some of those friends of your parents that maybe you knew as a child, and you don't need to have them at the wedding. But sometimes those people can feel like they're included, and that's a nice thing to do, especially if they're not close enough to bring to the wedding.
Okay, so whoever's planning the shower should be figuring out who they want to invite and communicating with others to make sure everybody, whether it's one big one or 5 small
Exactly.
ones. Okay, and now as far as gifts go, the bride registers, that's the easiest way these days?
That's the easiest way. A lot of people, if they're having, for example, a themed shower, will suggest a themed sort of gift. But traditionally, the shower invitation is the best place to say where a couple is registered rather than putting it on your wedding invitation.
Right, and that really is the easiest way for the couple as well to kind of narrow down what their needs are.
Exactly.
Otherwise, they're just kind of collecting a whole bunch of great stuff, but lots of stuff. All right, so what are some great ideas for making it not so original, taking it away from the old?
Well, one of my favorite things is a Jack and Jill shower. So that's something that's a little bit more popular these days. Jack and Jill basically means the guys are invited as well as the girls. So often they get left out of the planning, they get left out of the parties. So it's kind of a nice way to bring them in. So often in this case, it'll be a little bit more of a casual shower. I've heard of some people doing a tool Jack and Jill shower, so all the gifts are tools. I wouldn't have liked that, but it's great for some people.
The man would.
Yeah.
I just want to share a story quickly. I was telling you, my cousin, at her shower, she had her future husband and all of the groomsmen work. So they served all the ladies, they cleaned up the dishes, they delivered the presents, and they kind of managed the whole scene. And it was really,
that's perfect.
It was a great way to get them involved, and then they felt like they were having fun too. Okay, as it comes to food, taking it away from the traditional little sandwiches?
Exactly, and this is another place where you can bring in your theme. Maybe you have a kitchen themed shower. Guests can bring maybe their favorite recipe or an item to stock the pantry, and then maybe you have some specialty foods sometimes, or even maybe hiring a chef to come in, do a mini cooking lesson for you, and then your food is guaranteed to be delicious and a little bit different too.
I love that idea of a kitchen shower. Also another one, a little spicier, a lingerie shower.
Yes, so sometimes this can work really well for a bachelorette party for a girl that's a little bit more subdued, or even just if you want to stock the cupboard drawers for them and just have a little bit of some fun there.
Well, and quite often, because couples are living together now, so they do have a house, they do have the stuff they need, so then having a theme makes it a little more fun and spices things up. All right, so stick around. Coming up, we have more ideas for the bachelorette parties, untraditional ones. It doesn't necessarily have to be the standard girls' night out. Right now, we'll check in with Jenna Kahn.